Assalamu alaikum children. How are you all? Hope you all are very good. Children, in today's session you are going to learn about cyclones. How do they occur? What are the factors that influence cyclones and the precautions you should take before a cyclone and a simple activity to understand a cyclone. Now let us enter into our lesson. Cyclones are a form of violent storms on Earth. People call these storms by names such as typhoons, hurricanes, etc., depending on where they occur. Let us understand the phenomenon of this cyclone with the help of a simple activity. Children, from your textbook page number 77, you are having a simple activity, uh, activity number 10. Now you can see figure 9. So how we should do this simple activity? Let us see. Take a glass containing water and two straws. Keep one straw in the water and another in horizontal direction as you are seeing in this picture. Now blow through this horizontal straw. Now let us see what happens. When you blow over the straw, the water comes out due to low pressure which forms inside the straw. So the water from the glass reaches up in the straw due to high pressure. We see that the increased wind speed is accompanied by a reduced air pressure. Now let us see how cyclones may form. Tropical cyclones are like giant engines that use warm, moist air as fuel. The warm, moist air rises upward from near the surface. The warm air rises, causing an area of lower air pressure below. Air from surrounding areas of high air pressure pushes into the low pressure area. Then this new air becomes warm and rises too. As the warm air continues to rise, the surrounding air swells in to take its place. And the water from the sea surface also comes up with the air as you have seen in the activity 10. As the warmed moist air rises and cools off, the water in the air forms clouds. The whole system of clouds and winds spins and grows, fed by the ocean's heat and water evaporating from the surface. These kinds of satellite images help us to predict the path of the cyclone to some extent. Now let us see what are the factors contributing to cyclone. Factors like wind speed, wind direction, temperature and humidity contribute to the development of cyclones. In India, cyclones usually occur in the month of May to June and October to November. More cyclones tend to occur on the eastern side, that is towards Bay of Bengal. Now let us see in detail how these cyclones occur and what are the stages of these cyclones. Children, let us see destruction by cyclones. Cyclones can be very destructive. The main effects of cyclones include heavy rain and strong wind. The destruction of a cyclone depends mainly on its intensity, its size, and its location. Let us see the precautions to be taken before a cyclone. We should be cautious about rumors. If we feel that houses are not safe at the time of cyclone, we have to move into a pakka building in the vicinity. Vicinity means nearby are closer to us. We should keep mobile phones in a waterproof bag fully charged. If we have more than one mobile phone, we have to use one phone at a time, leaving the other phones switched off and using them one after the other to ensure communication to the longest possible period. If we have to vacate the house, close the toilet seat with sandbags. We should close the drainage holes to prevent reverse flow of sewage. The trained students should cooperate with response teams. We should make necessary arrangements to shift essential household goods, domestic animals and vehicles, etc., to safer places. Now, let us see about precautions to be taken during cyclones. We should not ignore the warnings issued by the meteorological department through TV, radio, or newspapers. Pass on the information to others and ignore rumors. When a cyclone alert is on for your area, continue normal working but stay alert to the radio warnings. We have to close the doors and windows and stay in the house. Even when the windows Even when the winds stop, we should not come out until the officials declare that the winds have completely stopped and it is safe to come out. Switch off electrical mains in your house. Keep ready the phone numbers of all emergency services like police, fire, brigade, and medical centers. Pack essentials for yourself and your family to last a few days, including medicines, special food for those who would need it. This may include babies and elders also. Let us see post cyclone measures. If you are staying in a cyclone hit area, strictly avoid any loose and dangling wires. Whenever there is an outbreak of dysentery, we should take a tea decoction and a store solution, that is ganji. We should not go near to bunds of tanks, streams, the river banks, fallen trees, buildings, pools, and seashores to play or sightseeing and taking selfies. Cooperate and help your neighbors and friends. First aid should be provided to the injured. At the time of cyclones, some people lose their beloved family members and children or pets. In such situations, we should give assurance, guidance, and counseling in order not to go to a depressed state. So, children, we have learned that all storms are low pressure systems. Wind speed plays an important role in the formation of storms. It is therefore important to measure the wind speed. We use an instrument called as anemometer in order to measure the speed of the wind. Information about cyclones will be given by the Indian Meteorological Department IMD. So, children, we continue our session with our next lesson. So, up to that, be happy. Allah Hafiz.